Time to sing not on stage, but on the battlefield.
Police officer calling is here! Get ready for your escort!
I'll go as I fix the sound. Don't stop until the day my life ends. We had it coming. I will burn you all to the ground. Don't stop until the day my life ends. Yet another victory I brought for you. No need to thank me.
Here I go. Let's go, boy. Moving! Follow me! Police officer calling is here! Ready for your escort!
The prelude to the battlefield has begun.
The hour of retribution draws near. Police officer calling is here! Let me be your escort!
You are out of harm's way.
Reloading! Fleeting as it may be.
Show them no quarter. Yet another victory I brought for you. No need to thank me.
Position confirmed! Route them in their entirety, yes?
You are already aware of the effect Vapaus has. Perhaps you are already putting it to better use than we ever did. We only used it as an ace in the hole when eliminating heretics.
Are you saying the Vapaus has been distributed in the past? Not to just anyone. Its uniqueness is due to how it's made.
It was discovered purely by happenstance.
You're saying it was found on accident?
During our fight with the heretics, by pure chance, we ended up discovering someone's blood had a special effect on them.
Blood?
Yes, blood. We found out it could be used as a weapon against the heretics. It could bring down what we thought was unkillable. Thus, Vapaus came into existence.
Valpus is made from a person's blood?
Yes, him, to be specific. A bullet made from the blood of our commander. That is Vapaus.
A bullet made from human blood. Is that why no one knew how to manufacture it?
If word had gotten out, the commander would never have been allowed on the battlefield. They would retain him and harvest his blood for the rest of his life. Our commander was one of a kind. Even then, people considered him a legend. Back then, bringing down the heretics paled in significance to a commander who was able to defeat hordes of raptures. It was decided he would remain a commander and that Vapaus would be kept a secret. Only a select few knew of it. One of the main reasons for this was likely due to them not having enough time to conduct the proper amount of research.
Where is he now?
That, I do not know.
What?
My memories were a casualty of my mind switch. Even the story I just told you was relayed to me by Rapunzel.
He's in the Ark. Maybe.
What? As in, the Ark? Seriously? We came all the way up here for nothing?
He might not be there anymore. He is human, after all.
What do you mean? Didn't you just say he's in the Ark?
Did I forget to mention that? All of this occurred during the first Rapture invasion.
The first Rapture invasion? That was years and years ago. Unless he was wearing diapers back then, there's no way he'd still be alive today. So does that mean there's no other way to find the Vapaus?
I wanted to have a little more fun with you, but I suppose playtime's over.
I heard there was an institute where the commander's blood was refined into bullets. I'm not sure what is left of it.
I noticed the records were still preserved during a recent visit, so it should be okay.
Where is it?
South from the Ark, at the edge of the big lake. It's hidden inside it.
Then there's no time to waste. Let's go.
No. If you go in your current state, you will die. The raptures over there are in a different league than the raptures you'll find here. You need to gear up properly before you set out. Otherwise, you won't stand a chance against them.
Fine.
I'll send you the exact coordinates. No need to thank me. Even if you find the Institute, I can't promise you'll find anything on how to create it. And don't forget, once you find out how to synthesize it, the raptures will be the least of your worries. A world where NIKKEs are given freedom of choice? That could bring about a cataclysmic shift in our world, potentially in a different direction than you imagined. It all depends on how NIKKEs and humans react to it. Humans might demand greater control over NIKKEs. NIKKEs, who have longed for freedom, could riot and turn against the human race. Who you consider your enemy, and how people see you, might all change, depending on the results. Never forget the potential ramifications of what you are doing here.
excited! Oh! Police Officer Colin is here! Get them all! Let me be your escort! Catch my breath. Oh! Police Officer Colin is here. Let me be your escort. To the ground. Okay. Oh! Don't stop until the day my life ends.
Yet another victory I brought for you. No need to thank me.
Here I go. Do I just need to go...
Moving!
Sprout them in their entirety, yes?
Yet another victory I brought for you. No need to thank me.
Let's go, Bolt.
Looks like we have some unwanted guests.
Ah, the sun. She rises. What worries you so? Goodbye doesn't mean we'll never meet again, so turn that frown upside down. Yes, the new moon is at his end. We must go our separate ways. Rapunzel, will you escort our guests?
Of course!
Good. Well then, my lord. Should our fates be intertwined, we shall meet again. Until then, stay safe. But of course.
I'm going to...
Hey! Try and go somewhere with some better reception. Yeah, and stick to the roads so we can find you more easily.
I'll keep that in mind. Don't worry about that. However, there is something I want to discuss about Mary. Why is it that she's always wearing her underwear on the outside?
She's at it again. Good grief.
A quirk. So, that's what happens when you come back from being a heretic. The side effects are worse than I thought. Very well, I'll keep that in mind.
What do you mean you'll keep that in mind? Just tell her to wear them properly.
Oh, I see. Hey. Don't get yourself killed.
Well, since everyone's left, should we head back?
Time to kill.
Police Officer Polly is here! Let me be your escort!
The hour of retribution.
Reloading!
We are out of harm's way. Don't stop until the day my life ends. You must persevere.
Let me... Police Officer Polly is here! Let me be your escort! Lay off the tongue, Bolt!
The sound of the Song of Victory is here! I made a special Looks like we have some unwanted guests.
They really do all go their separate ways. No big ceremony or anything. I've never seen a squad like that before.
They all have their own individual goals. We promised each other long ago that we wouldn't get in each other's way.
Was that during the first Rapture invasion?
No. It was sometime after the Ark was first created. Being reunited after such a long separation, we realized how different we'd all become. Even then, we realized how difficult it would be for all of us to unite under a shared goal. So, at that moment, we promised each other. We each promised to respect how the other chose to live their lives. We would meet once a month to show that we were alive. That's what was agreed on.
Not sure if that's cool or just weird. Rappy, what do you think? Rappy?
Oh, sorry. What were you saying?
Isn't it weird that Rapunzel and the rest of them always split off?
Oh, yeah. Weird.
Is something on your mind? You've been... Rappy! Anise! Hurry and get over here! It's the Raptors!
Which of you scornful dunderheads dare step forward? Bicep.
Police Officer Polly is here! Let me be your escort!
Stop until the day my life ends. Reload. Yet another victory I brought for you. No need to thank me. I made a special trip here just for you.
Route them in their entirety, yes?
My crow thirsts for blood. Had it coming.
One more victory for Bolt and me!
Rappy, you remind me of my friend. Your attitude and personality are different, but the way you fight is practically identical.
Perhaps. I assume you're referring to... Red Hood?
Huh? How did you know? Do you know her?
So I heard you right after all.
What is that?
Red Hood. A NIKKE from the first invasion. And the legendary commander. In the past, was your squad named Pioneer?
No, we only got that name once we met again on the surface. We were originally called...
Goddess. Right?
Yes, correct. Have you met Red Hood?
Yes.
No wonder you two are so similar. Thank you for telling me.
Wait, Goddess? Really? You don't know Goddess? Have you been living under a rock? What are they teaching you at the military academy? They were the first NIKKEs, created by mankind in the first ever NIKKE squad! During the first invasion, they were the first to come back victorious from battling the Raptures. Before the Ark's defensive walls were built, they were the only thing standing between the Ark and the Rapture invasion. They were the ultimate warriors, true heroes who will go down in history. I even heard that when the Ark was being constructed, there was some kind of accident while all of you were defending the perimeter. But you soldiered on. Just incredible!
Wow, I didn't realize we were so popular.
There are more important things at stake here. The commander of Goddess is a very famous person. Shouldn't we be looking for him?
I'm not surprised he's still a popular guy.
That's not the point. We need to locate him. Or how he died. Where his grave is located. You at least deserve to know that much.
No, please. I prefer not knowing.
What?
If I heard any news about him, it'd only make me miss him more. It'd be unbearable. I'd want to return to the Ark. I don't want it to come to that. I still haven't accomplished my mission.
What mission? Don't tell me it's reclaiming the surface.
It is one of the factors, but not the sole reason, no.
What are you talking about? It wasn't your fault we lost the surface to the Raptures.
No, that's not it. It is not as if I lament for all of mankind. I do not entertain such grandiose thoughts. It has nothing to do with others. It's about us. All those who laughed, cried, and fought together in that war, who made a promise to one another. We were unable to keep that promise. And so, we must atone. I cannot yet return to the Ark.
You sure live a complicated life.
You could call it a quirk of ours. But I'm glad. Goddess and the Commander have not been lost in the annals of history. Just knowing that is enough for me.
Rapunzel.
Here I go. Do I just need to go to...
Time to hunt.
Blade?
Time to sing not on stage, but on the battlefield. You had it coming.
Police officer Polly
I
is
will
here!
burn
Let me
you
be
all
your
to the
escort.
ground.
I'll go once I... Now. Let me catch my breath. Stay tuned for next target.
Time to bring the forest end.
The hour of retribution draws near.
Police officer Polly is
I will
here!
burn
Let me
you
be your
all to the
escort.
ground.
You did well, Commander!
I made a special trip here just...
Police officer Polly is here! Let me be your escort.
My goodness!
You had it coming. Reload.
Stop the rolling stop! Let me carry my rope.
Things are finally starting to get interesting.
May all of us remain standing.
Reloading. Stop the rolling stop!
I will burn you all to the ground. Things are finally starting to get interesting. You had it coming.
Police officer Polly is here! Let me be your escort! I need to reload!
Sorry, please wait a minute.
Stop the rolling stop!
us remain standing. No, the power of my prayers are declining.
Am I doing it right? Lay off the tongue, the Guard Half Cannon is ready to go! Stop the rolling shot!
Please guide us all to the light!
When it comes to dominating the competition, nothing beats cold hard cash!
Here we are. Just go straight from here. And you'll be able to get on the Arc elevator.
Thanks for the escort.
Don't mention it. It's been a long time since I had such an enjoyable excursion. Believer, are you worried about returning to the Ark? Is it because of what Snow White said? Are you worried that you are making the wrong decision? Believer, why did you come up to the surface? We live in turbulent times. Why do you continually come up to this lawless land and fight? I see. That is a respectable goal and a wonderful principle to live by. Believer, on the long journey of life, our world is full of harsh realities. It will try to hurt you and knock you down. People who are on different paths will criticize you and tell you that your path is the wrong one. They will say their way is the right way and will try to tempt you onto their path. However, there are many different paths we can take. So long as you do not lose the sense of inner purpose, your path will be the right one. Whatever the time, wherever the place, and whatever choice you make. So do not fret. I believe you have a purpose, An admirable one at that. Yes, a very long time ago. I found it when I fought with those people whom I miss so dearly. I am always trying to find my way back to that. Don't mention it. Now then, it is time for us to say goodbye. I enjoyed this little jaunt of ours. May your life be a journey just as this one, full of joy.
Gotta go. She's gone.
Commander, are you okay? What?
After everything we've been through, you're bringing that up now? It's too late. We're in this together, whether you like it or not. How many close calls have we had together?
Exactly. If you're going to ask that question, you should have done it before I joined. Then I could have turned and run the other way.
What are you on about? You were ordered by your boss to spy on us.
Commander, don't worry about us. We told you. We trust you with our lives. We've been ready for whatever comes our way ever since. Commander Identification Code, Red. The Squad 04F Commander has changed. And I've apologized since then.
Right. We didn't know we'd be paired up with a novice. But we've been through a heck of a lot since then.
So, Commander, your orders, please. Wherever you go, we go together. Roger.
Okay.
Yes.
But how come Siwon's been so quiet? I would think she'd be pulling her hair out and bombarding us with messages about what's taking us so long.
Yeah, I thought she'd be breathing down our necks.
We'll find out when we pay her a visit.
All right, we can ask her why the hell she paired us up with a squad that tried to kill us. Basilis's headquarters should be straight ahead. What is that? Why are there so many people? Did something happen at Basilis again?
What are those banners on the front of the building? Let me see. Return the nymph to Matisse?
Listen up, Siwon! A NIKKE without a nymph is a loose cannon. The moment NIKKEs are given free will and take up arms, how can you guarantee they won't be aiming their weapons at the Ark citizens instead of the Raptures? We cannot stand by any longer and allow you to continue endangering the lives of Ark citizens. We demand that the nymph be placed back into all members of Matisse. For this we cry, control the NIKKEs!
Control! Control! Control!
No free will for the NIKKEs!
No free will! No free will! No free will!
Siwon, come out and explain yourself!
Explain! Explain! Explain!
Return safety to the people!
Safety! Safety! Safety!
Nymph for Matisse! Nymph for NIKKEs!
Nymph! Nymph! Nymph!
What is going on here? Why are people acting like this?
Why are they all gathered like this? This is getting a bit scary.
Commander, what's wrong? What?
What the hell have you been doing all this time? You're trying to pull a fast one on me. You've been colluding with John Doe.
You can't just barge in and start accusing us! You're the one responsible for this whole mess! Do you realize what we went through up there? Thanks to those people you sent,
I don't know and I don't care. I don't have time for that right now.
You piece of...
What happened to you up on the surface is none of my concern. Just do what I tell you. Those people out there are protesting because the Ark is in a state of peace. They've grown complacent. Imagine if raptures were flooding in. You think they'd be there running their mouths about Nymph then? They'd be on their knees begging us to save them. We must make Matisse heroes again.
Heroes?
I will lure the raptures into the Ark. If Matisse destroys the rapture threat, that will shut those people up.
Lure raptures into the Ark? Have you lost your mind?
Would you be quiet? You're gonna blow my eardrums with all that screeching. A bucket of bolts calling me crazy. That's rich. Don't start getting a big head just because I'm asking for your commander's help. Oh, you will. I know how much you like to walk the straight and narrow. I'm no fool. If I didn't know you'd refuse, I wouldn't be the president of Miscelis. I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. I'm going to make you a hero. Perhaps not as much as the goddess commander, but certainly more famous than... what's-his-face? Can't remember his name. Anyways, I'll make you the most famous person since the creation of the Ark. Good. I knew you would. Wait, what? No. You don't know the first thing about Master.
What a complete and utter...
A niece.
Fine. I'll stop talking.
Is it because you think you'll die? All this about luring the Raptures. It's just for show. We've already tested it out from our side. We're talking about small potatoes here. One hit from Matisse, and it'll be lights out for them. He'll be a national hero. Why? You always go on about your damn NIKKEs. Well, Matisse are NIKKEs too. Why are you discriminating against my NIKKEs? Oh. Is it because they work under me? Because they mean so much to me? Then why would you say no? You cast everything aside in order to save Marion. You didn't give a damn about mankind or the future. Why aren't you helping Matisse? Then what should I do? Everyone's whipping themselves into a frenzy and trying to destroy Matisse. How do I calm them down? Do you really expect me to use a memory wipe on Matisse? You said you would find a way. That you would save them. You said I could trust you. Is it because I didn't kneel before you? Is that why you changed your mind? Then I'll get down on my knees. I'll do it! Please. Just say yes. I beg you. Help me, please! Commander! Really? You won't go back on your word? I knew you'd come around. You'll be a hero by the time this is all over. I'll make sure of it. What is it? Then how do you expect to be made a hero? Ah, you mean you want a bit of a slow reveal? Is that it? What? What's wrong? Ah, you feel bad. Is that it? Okay, fine by me. Just gives Matisse more of a chance to shine. Now that we're done with our little chat, let's go see Matisse. They're back at headquarters.
Just a moment ago, you looked like you were on the verge of death. That was a fast recovery. She took advantage of our commander's good nature.
Let's get going.
No. None of you are going anywhere. What? Did I say anything about needing you? I just need the commander. Matisse are the ones taking center stage here. Why would I want you rust buckets there trying to get in on the action?
Are you saying we're not going to be a part of this mission?
That's what I'm saying.
Commander, we shouldn't do this. What if it gets out of hand?
You're not going to do it? Will you abandon Matisse?
Commander, your safety is our top priority.
That's what I thought.
Then we will support you from the shadows.
No.
We will not reveal ourselves to the cameras. The faster the Raptures are taken down, the more heroic Matisse will seem, right?
True, but...
Or is it that you're up to something? Maybe that's the reason you don't want us tagging along.
Fine. Request granted. Just make sure the cameras don't pick you up. Got it?
I see.
So we're all set? Let's go.
Be careful, Commander. Don't worry about us.
Does your leg hurt, Uni?
No, it's okay. How do I calm them down?
Doesn't seem like Suen is doing very well. Uni?
You said I could trust you. Is it because I didn't kneel before you? Is that why you changed your mind? Then I'll get down on my knees. I'll do it! It can't be. Mihara! Suen is begging!
Shh! They'll hear you.
Doesn't it make you happy? Please. Say yes! Thank you! Help me.
Uni?
I hope it all falls apart. I hope everyone in Matisse gets their memories wiped. Just like Mihara.
You...
Don't you want the same thing? Suen stole you from me. I will take Matisse from her. That is fair. Isn't that right? If you were the old Mihara, you'd feel the same way. Right?
Yes. You're right. You're always right. Let's go somewhere. Somewhere without Suen, where we can be happy.
Yes, I'll go. I'm going. Before we go in, you have to promise. Just promise me. I'll tell you what it is later. You should have said that to begin with. No matter what I tell them in there, pretend like you don't know anything. Just smile and nod your head. You just gave me your word. Don't ask why. Just do what I say. Good. Let's go in. Sorry, ladies. Kept you waiting, huh? Look who I brought with me.
Birdie! Well, we've been...
In front of Macillus Industry Headquarters, civil protests are still in full swing. Here we have the protesters' representative, who has been making his voice heard loud and clear the past several days.
The moment any NIKKE is granted free agency, who's to say they won't be aiming their weapons at us instead of the Raptures? No free will for NIKKEs! Nymph for Matisse! Nymph for NIKKEs!
Distrust towards Matisse has continued to mount amongst the citizens and shows no signs of stopping. What actions will Suen, the representative of Massilis, take? Will she choose Matisse or the citizens of the Ark?
Would someone turn that thing off?
Sorry that you have to see us in such a sorry state. It's not exactly the most becoming look for a hero.
There's no need to point out the obvious. We're being treated like criminals by people we don't even know. Not exactly surprising that we're not feeling chipper.
Just look at yourselves, all huffing and puffing. Don't let them get to you. Don't forget who made all of you. Do you know who I am? I'm Suen, the CEO of Massilis. You think public opinion is something I can't change? They say you're all ticking time bombs. That we need to put your nymph back in. Well, all of that nonsense ends today.
So?
I found a way to make you guys heroes again.
How?
We're going to create a new defense wall.
What is that?
You promised. No worries. Guess they didn't quite understand what I was telling. Right?
What do you mean, a new defense wall? Did our company invent something new?
Yes. It's a previous creation of mine.
Why didn't we use it before then? Why wait until now?
Oh, well, there was an issue with the financing. We were attacked by the Raptures during the building process. It was difficult to access the lab.
Really? You should have told us. We'd have taken care of it for you.
Well, but you ladies were always so busy. And besides, I needed an ace in the hole for a situation like this.
So we just have to go to that institute and activate the barrier?
Precisely. If you go to the institute, there is an activation switch. All you have to do is turn it on.
Sounds easy enough. We can become heroes again just for doing that?
Of course. You'll be shown on camera defeating the Raptures and activating the new defense walls. Then all those morons will realize how glad they should be Matisse is here in the Ark.
This sounds great! Matisse helping bring a new defense wall to the Ark. The heroes of the Ark. As long as Matisse is here, the Ark will be safe from anything. What a great plan!
Exactly. I'm sure it won't be a problem for you all.
Leave it to us!
Why are we laughing? Whatever, guess I'll join in.
God help me with these two.
I assume Birdie will be the one in command? All right, sounds good. You'll be helping restore our reputation. I'll be sure to repay you someday.
You seem awfully subdued. Is there anything about the plan that worries you?
Let's not focus on the negative. They are just feeling a bit overwhelmed, that's all. It's a lot to take in after all, isn't that right? With that being said, I think they and I need to have another private discussion. You all go out and prepare for the mission.
Don't worry too much, Birdie. So long as you've got me, there's nothing we can't overcome.
Would you can it with the hero talk? Let's go.
Very well then, heroes. Let's take our lead.
I won't lose. See ya.
What is this life I lead? Anyway, see you later.
Which? It's not technically wrong. Matisse will be a new defense wall for the Ark. Don't be so loud. Are you gonna be the one who tells them the unvarnished truth? What if they say they won't do it? Are you going to take responsibility for that? Did you see their faces? The moment they found out they could be heroes again, they lit up. They're desperate to become heroes again. I can't just tell them to lure raptures into the Ark, then defeat them. Are you kidding me? Unless we make it so that they have to do it, they wouldn't agree to something like this. That's just how they are. I know that, but what else can I do? I'll do anything to bring them back to their former glory. I can't have them spend the rest of their lives inside hiding, having people judge them. No, I won't allow it. They will live their lives as heroes. Even if that means me throwing them off the deep end. Please, try and imagine how I feel. Keep your thoughts to yourself. Until they find out the truth. And make sure those rust buckets of yours don't say anything either.